Glen Curtis Airport, North Beach, Queens, October 24th, 1929. The New York City Police Department establishes the first police aviation unit in the world. A small group of sworn patrolmen report for duty to begin training as pilots and mechanics. The mission of what was originally called the Air Service Division was simple: protect the lives and property of the citizens of New York and safeguard the city from all dangers from the air.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
If you see something, send something. I know you thought I was going to say something, but with the SaferWatch app, you can send something. Super simple. All you got to do, open up the SaferWatch app, select tip, find your corresponding category, select it, type in a little description, and bam, your tip is off to your local police department. And with the SaferWatch app, you can send a tip from anywhere in the United States and it will go to the correct law enforcement agency. More than 20,000 incidents have been reported using the SaferWatch app, which include suspicious activity, drug activity, which results in huge drug busts, online harassment, online threats, which included a threat against our United States president, which resulted in an arrest in West Palm Beach. So many reasons for you to download the SaferWatch app today, including real-time alerts from your local authorities, real-time incident updates, two-way communications with authorities, and as I mentioned, a place to send tips and you can remain anonymous if you like, and it even comes with built-in panic buttons. So what are you waiting for? So much value in this SaferWatch app and it's all for free. Visit your Android or Apple store to download it today and start submitting those tips. Now, let's get to the video.
Okay, getting additional from 911 now. They're advising two people in the water. They fell off of a jet ski. They're drifting away towards Trader Joe's and the Bell Tower. Aviation 19.
Rescue 84. We have two people in the water. They are drifting away from the vicinity of the jet ski that they fell off. Officer Red, we're on diver number 1 in the water. Rescue 21, number 2 diver in the water. 2 confirmed people in the water at this time. 2 divers in the water at this time. Aviation 19 Central.
Aviation 19.
Be advised, Scuba has one of the victims. They're still trying to attempt to get to the other victim. He's drifting away from them.
10-4.
Aviation 19, be advised the second victim has made contact. Scuba's made contact with the second victim. They now have
10-4. Harper David.
Be advised, they have one victim on the boat.
One victim on the boat. 10-4.
Welcome back to another episode of Police Vlogs, where we go around the nation checking out different police agencies and what they have to offer. If it's your first time here on the channel, what's going on? Name's Nick, 18-year police veteran. I'm here to teach you guys a little bit about police work and hopefully give you guys a better understanding about law enforcement. Today we're featuring the NYPD, the largest police department in the world. Recently took a trip up there was able to film with them for a couple days, and I actually squeezed out more episodes than I was days. So we were kind of jam-packed back to back to back to back, but nonetheless was able to grab some episodes and bring it back to you guys and show you a little bit of how the largest police agency operates. So today we're going to be featuring the aviation unit of the NYPD, which was very impressive and very interesting to me because not only do they do police functions, but they also do rescue functions. Here in the local Miami area, we do have police helicopters, but we also have fire rescue helicopters, which are fire department side handles. So the NYPD, being as large as they are, 35,000 strong, they actually do both. So there is no fire rescue air element there. Enough of the jibber jabber, let's get to the episode.
Alright, so today we're going to be doing air sea rescue drills. We're going to use number 22 as our aircraft. Crew member is going to be myself, and the pilot team, we're going to have Sergeant Lorenzo assisting me. We're going to have Officer O'Day as the crew chief, and we're going to have our scuba divers. So today's evolution is going to be 2 evolutions. First one, we're going to come into place. We're going to helocast our divers, single out, rest position, and then we're going to come back into position, single up, single up.
What's up, Nick? I'm Officer Woodhead.
Nice to meet you, man. Can you tell me a little bit about your unit, what you do here?
So, what's up? We're on the NYPD Scuba Team. We take care of all water and air operations in New York City. We encompass countywide, city waters, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx. So we take care of all those bodies of water. Our main operation when we're doing air sea rescue is to save boaters in distress, any victim that is in distress, fast and medically. What we're about to do is a weekly training. So every week we're in the water, we're training so we're proficient and professional at what we do. So these operations happen weekly. Right now they're setting up. We're just doing some deployments out in the water, and then they're gonna get hoisted back up. This is something that we do all the time. So practice makes perfect. We like to brush up on those techniques.
Yeah, and I heard a little bit in the briefing. While practicing, if something goes out, you guys are active, you're ready to rock and roll?
We're ready to rock and roll. We pretty much can get anywhere in the city within 5-10 minutes. So as soon as that call comes over, we're spinning up and we're ready to go. So one becomes a part of the Scuba Dive Team by passing a physical. There's a written exam that you have to pass as well, along with an interview. You also need to be dive certified for at least 2 years before you can get on the scuba team, and you also need 3 years on the job. So with those qualifications, you're now able to take the scuba physical and hopefully get on the scuba team.
I'm from Miami, so it's nice and warm. 24/7, 365. Gets a little cold out here, huh?
It definitely gets cold, but we're prepared for that. We have dry suits and thermal layering that goes underneath.
Yeah.
Obviously, we still get cold, but we're able to dive for evidence like guns, anything like that happens in the wintertime. We're able to assist the detective squad and close out those cases. So we're very well prepared for things like that.
So we have one of our pilots here. What's up, man? Nick, nice to meet you.
How are you, Lester? Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So you are the guy that was flying the bird out there.
That's right. I'm one of the pilots here in the NYPD Aviation unit. This is our hangar. Welcome. This is where we store all of our 7 helicopters. We have 4 patrol, 2 air sea, and 1 trainer. This is going to be our patrol helicopter, our Bell 429. This is our ship of choice for patrol. Some of the equipment, let me explain to you. Over here is going to be our MX-10. This is our equipment used for our camera system. With this, we're going to have FLIR capability, forward-looking infrared to see in very dark conditions. Also, it has a good camera zoom system and a low-light system for those dawn-dusk moments. In the back, we have a tracker beam. That's going to be what people call or consider the night sun. This is where we can light up an area to help the units on the ground tactically see what's in front of them for dark conditions. All of our helicopters are outfitted with flotation devices. We operate in a water environment. And you're going to see them on the skids of the helicopter. They are the gray bags that's located alongside them.
Those bags make it float, or there's like something come out of it?
So the bags are just to contain, they're contained the floats inside of it. And the floats are operated by an arm switch, and then when water hits any kind of sensors which is located beneath the helicopter, it's going to send a signal to the bags to inflate. And that's going to help the helicopter stay afloat on water. Every pilot is equipped with a helmet and this is how we communicate. On top of giving us protection, it's also giving us hearing protection as well, which is very important. These machines are very loud. Because we do operate in a water environment, this is going to be our vest. With our vest, we're going to have a flotation bottle. This is going to oxygen bottle, helps us breathe, and we have flotation device in which we can pull the beads, and then should we have to make an emergency landing in the water, this will help us stay afloat. Best seat in the house, we're going to have the pilot seat, and his main responsibility is safety and navigating through complex airspace. Being New York City, we operate in Class Bravo, which is Kennedy, LaGuardia, and Newark airspace. Very important, very difficult. This seat is going to be occupied by tactical flight officer. Now, both people are dual rated. They're pilots, have their licenses, but the function of the tactical flight officer is to operate the police mission equipment. He's the one you're going to hear on the radios. He's the one that's going to operate the camera, and he's going to operate the night sun. Let's show you a little bit of the equipment that we operate in. This is our Churchill ARS. This is our mapping software. This is what helps us get to specific locations, addresses, coordinates, and with this, we have helicopter charts, different overlays to help us navigate and get to a certain location. This also incorporated in this system is going to be our MX-10 camera. What I was mentioning before, we have zoom capability.
Yeah, look at that.
You get in there real good.
Oh. Man, I need that thing for my videos.
First, you have to do your 3 years street experience.
Okay.
All right, we have to be cops. We want cops in addition to pilots. You also have to be a certified pilot, certified by the FAA, in addition to being a member of the service.
What about a drone pilot?
Drone pilot, that's a separate unit. We want helicopter pilots or airplane pilots. Now, we can take both, airplane and helicopter, as long as they have any kind of aeronautical experience. If there's an opening, there will be an interview process in which they have to apply, present, and interview for the position. Should they complete that process and be accepted with us, now they come here, and if they're not rated or certified as a helicopter pilot, we will do that training in-house, and we have in-house instructors and a training shift.
All right, guys, so behind us is the Community Affairs Unit. They bring out like school students out and they do tours around the NYPD. So Community Affairs goes out, gets these kids from school, they bring them by, do a tour. It's a little bit of a community outreach. We just happen to be filming right now, and they showed up, so I was like, hey, let's check it out. Why to wash down?
Just to get all the salt off so that it doesn't like corrode, make sure the stuff stays fresh. So we do it every time.
All right.
And it feels good.
Yeah. You guys really love water.
Get it all, brother. I ain't bashful.
You just saw your performance, gentlemen. Good job.
Thank you, appreciate it.
8 out of 10, a little splash going down. You're a 9 out of 10. Good job.
I'll take a 9 out of 10. A little better. That's
It's
fine.
like you guys did this before.
A few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, we train regularly.
It must be hard with the propellers just flashing that wind in your face like that and doing it.
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, you saw how high they are, even with the helicopter being that high. It's around 100-something feet.
Yeah.
But that rotor wash getting in your face, you really got to be paying attention, seeing where that hook is, being cognizant of where you are. You're not floating off anywhere. But thankfully, we do it all the time. So it's like another day in the park for us.
Are you guys verbally communicating to each other down below, like, hey, hook them in?
Yeah, we make sure before we jump out of the helicopter, we kind of have a plan. So he's the senior guy, Sam here. He goes out first, and then he makes sure everything's kind of squared away in the water. Talk about the plan beforehand. So he usually gets when we go up double like that, he's grabbing that hook, making sure we're hooked in, and we've already communicated the plan beforehand.
But I did see you guys communicating to the bird with the hand signals and
Correct,
all.
yeah, there's a number of hand signals that we use for communication.
And then there was one at the end, though. It seemed like you were saying, take me away, and your arms would open up.
That just means that it's an all clear sign.
Oh, okay.
It means that there's no obstruction and that the helicopter is free to fly away. Exactly.
Well, good job. It was some good stuff. I'll let you guys continue to get changed. I don't want things to get weird on the video.
Whatever it takes.
All right, fellas. Whatever it takes. I like his attitude. So something else that was pretty interesting about the aviation unit is that everybody is a sworn law enforcement officer, all the way from the pilot to the rescue crew, even the mechanics. If you want to fly one of those NYPD helicopters or be a part of the rescue team or even a mechanic, you can apply to NYPD by visiting NYPDrecruit.com and submit your application today. You could be flying with them pretty soon. So that was the first episode. We got a couple more coming where we go out on patrol with night shift. We also go out with their CRT, which is our community response team. We also visited, which I didn't even know they had, their highway patrol. And we got to see how they handle special events. So like I said, channel's heating up. 2025 lineup is going to be huge. Huge. With that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. And I'll see you when I see you. And if I don't see you, well then, I'll see you.
Non-squad represent!
Explore Flores with the NYPD.
Explore Gallier, NYPD.
Yo, we're gonna tell you to say what's up. We're here with Nick. You know, we're here at Bell Harbor. You know, from Fort Bennett, technically.
All right.
We got to see some helicopters.
We got to watch people jump out.
All right. I appreciate you guys. Stay safe. Good seeing you. All right.